Then it's George. Then there's Bailey. And it's MYCAREER in at the 2 spot. For the Timberwolves, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Miller is out there with Gobert. And it's MP in at the point. And when you look at these teams on paper, there's a clear talent discrepancy.
Yeah, but Kevin, games aren't won on paper. And if you're the underdogs, most people have already written you off. So you go out and play free with no pressure and use all of that public doubt as motivation.
Bailey with the ball. McDaniel's defending. Shot clock at 6. Bailey passes to Kessler. Over Gobert. Kessler, no good. So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Pistons. To the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here's George. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
McDaniels passes to MP. And here's Miller. Pass to Gobert. Here's McDaniels. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Markkanen off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, he's got such a sweet shot, but at 7 feet, Markkanen can also hurt you down low. An all-around offensive talent.
Now here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's Bailey. Off target from outside. On the wing, MP. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring in his game.
Outside, Markkanen. No good with the triple. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Shot clock at 2. Gobert can't hit. For Utah, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And how do you stop Kessler at his size? He's a load.
So, Stan, here we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rebel protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll. Well, where Kessler is elite is on the board, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those 2 things alone will earn you minutes.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's MYCAREER. Following the basket by MP. Here's George. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now, here is George. Hasn't made one yet. Over Gobert. The shot by George, no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
MP right side. On the wing, MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. MP's got 7.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Markkanen looking it over. Back to George. A 3-ball, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Out to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Mikhailuk.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for him that time.
George missing again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Edwards, a screen on George. 3-pointer. That's good from Edwards on the assist by MP.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Pass to Kessler. Outside, George. Fires from 14. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Out to the right wing. Back to Gobert. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Jazz. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Mikhailuk passes to George. Over MP. Kessler against Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Kessler is just a steady, reliable big man because he shoots a good percentage and defends the rim well.
Wow, with all the player movement this offseason, Coach, some teams are clearly still trying to build their chemistry.
Yeah, Kevin, but what's tough is you've still got to try to win games while you're building that chemistry, and that can be a tough balance. It takes time, which is why some organizations prioritize continuity. And MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Bailey. Hands it from downtown.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. And the wide open shot from Reed. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. George looking around. And it's Bailey in the corner. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Clark. Back to MP. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 1. MYCAREER passes to George. They get it back. Picked him clean. And here's MP for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the right side. Outside, Markkanen. They set the pick. Pass to George. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
MP passes to Miller. Back to MP. Reed with a screen for MP. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
So both teams changing it up here. 3 on the clock. Here's MP. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Utah leading. Pass to George. Now Filipowski. Fires from deep. And it's Collier missing.
Well, I don't love him taking that shot, especially with the defense right there.
Now, here's MP. He's got 9. Trying to end the drought, and MP throws it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here is George. They had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Pretty basketball. George with the perfect feed.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the bucket from MP. MP's got 13 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Reed. MP kicks to Reed. MP right side. Here's Beranger, defended by Filipowski. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Keontae George picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And the second free throw, good. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Going inside. Pass to Collier. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And both free throws good for MP.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Stolen by Reed. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's MP in at the point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Pass to Filipowski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. And he uses the glass on the layup. Sensabaugh's got his first 2 points of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside Edwards. Back to MP. And it's off from three-point range. Jazz trail by 5. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
Back to MP. Gobert with a screen for MP. MP strong inside.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Guys, back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. That's to Gobert. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. It's good from long range. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Here's Hendricks. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now, Nurkic, defended by Gobert. Here's Collier, and he's still waiting to make his first shot for the night. Now 0 of 4. MP passes to Edwards. MP sets the screen for Edwards. Shoots over Collier, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Stan Nasri is a much-beloved player with the Timberwolves, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner.
Yeah, he is, Kevin. I'm not sure the fans in Minnesota love anyone more than they love Nasri, not even Anthony Edwards. They appreciate his consistency, the effort he brings every night, the energy, and yeah, the charisma on top of all the skill.
Beyond the arc, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Jazz trail by 13. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Markkanen. Shot to stop the run. And it's MV with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Edwards with the screen for MP. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year. A big reason why Bailey went high in the draft. He's a guy who can score without dominating the ball.
MP with it. 17 points in the game. Gobert in the corner. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, MP. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill. And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
To the paint, here's Collier. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, nice pass by Kessler. He is the consummate team guy.
MP looking around. Outside Edwards. Miller sets a screen for Edwards. Releases, and there's Miller. Good that time on the assist from Edwards. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter. Jazz trail by 18. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. McDaniels got 5 now.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field. This quarter.
Markkanen from outside. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bailey with the ball, working on McDaniels, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And Utah making a change here. George is checked in. Pass to Edwards. Over Bailey. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 8 rebounds. This game. Got a piece of it. Kessler against MP. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's George. 5 points in the game. Driving inside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Bailey. Sinks the triple. Bailey's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, that's his 2nd made 3 of the quarter. 3rd of the game so far.
MP passes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Pass to Markkanen. Here's MYCAREER. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Timberwolves leading by 16. Edwards, a screen on George. Here's MP. Here's Beringer. He's covered by Kessler. Pass to Edwards from deep. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 16 to the inside. Now Bailey. 17 points for him last game against Detroit. The Jazz working the ball around now. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And it's Miller with the jam.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Out to the wing. Here's Beringer. He's covered by Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. MP, no good. Jazz trail by 16. Inside, here's Mikhailuk. Plays it up and banks it in. Mikhailuk's got 5 points now this quarter.
A nice pass by the rookie Bailey. They love seeing Ace set up others.
MP passes to Miller. Now DiVincenzo. MP outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Good on the three-point shot. George has got 10 points.
A lot of confidence from George shooting a three early in his career.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, MP. Miller outside. Fires the three. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Markkanen, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Miller outside. Back to MP. To end the drought. Can't hit from in close. To the left side wing. Off target with his three. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Utah, you watch their games. They've had some highs, some lows. Still putting it all together.
Which you could say about most teams around this time of year.
Yeah, not a big insight, big fella.
What?
Now we're just messing.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the Jazz.
Well, when you're missing threes, you have a couple of choices. Work the ball inside or try to shoot your way.
And that concludes halftime. Now